What's good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. Today we have some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectres will be out on September 29th in North America, and it's looking like September is going to be a busy month across the Nintendo Switch and also Nintendo 3DS. Monster Hunter Stories, which we'll talk about in just a bit, Metroid Samus Returns, and Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectres are all arriving within a few weeks of each other. Previously, Nintendo did say that Yokai Watch Psychic Spectres had a vague fall 2017 launch window in North America, and now we have the final date, and it's confirmed for September 29th. Yokai Watch 2 originally came out last year in North America. Psychic Spectres offers new features, including new yokai to befriend, exclusive quests, and the ability to hop on the Hex Press to a new resort area. Those who purchase Yokai Watch 2, Bony Spirits, or Fleshy Souls can transfer their save data over and pick up where they left off with this new title in the series. So this is actually pretty cool. Nintendo's jam-packing September for the Nintendo 3DS, and I'm thinking they really want to push the Nintendo 2DS XL. They're probably going to have quite a bit of units out there. In addition to their Nintendo Switch, they have quite a bit of things across the board, really trying to stack September in order to make the beginning of the yearly results, financial results, look good. So I'm liking the fact that they're bringing all that content out there. It's really going to entice people to pick up a Nintendo 2DS XL. In addition to their Nintendo Switches, because they do have quite a bit of games coming out for the Nintendo Switch when it comes to third party in September. So overall, what do you guys think about Yokai Watch? I was super interested into Yokai Watch back when they first showed it off in Japan like years ago. I think it was like 2011 or 2012. They showed off this game, but it just took so long to come over to the States. They were worried about the anime, they were worried about all sorts of other stuff, toys and merchandising. I think they should have just brought it over. I don't think they should have waited so long in order to bring it over, because I think we got the first Yokai Watch like 2 to 3 years after it launched in Japan, and to me that was just a little bit too much time. Now they're trying to have a little bit of a recovery with Yokai Watch 2, and there's even Yokai Watch 3, which launched in Japan like last year or whatever the case was, or earlier this year. I don't remember, but either way, I would just like to see the games come over faster. I just don't think that there's any need for them to wait so long in order to bring the games over. But either way, Yokai Watch might be one of those franchises that I get into once it makes the jump over to the Nintendo Switch, which I think it will. Level 5 has been very high on the Nintendo Switch and saying that they have multiple projects in development for it. So I think I'll hop on the whole Yokai Watch train once it comes over to the Switch. But either way, for those who play Yokai Watch on the 3DS, what's great about the game? What separates it from Pokemon series or Digimon or other games that are out there? What makes this one better in your eyes? So let me know about that in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Monster Hunter Stories is coming to North America on September 8th with a demo on August 10th. So Monster Hunter Stories has received a final release date in North America. Today, Nintendo did share that the game will be launching stateside on September 8th. You'll also be able to download a demo of Monster Hunter Stories, and that will be coming on August 10th according to Nintendo and distributed from Nintendo. This game is also being published or co-published or something. Nintendo has to do with the marketing and other things like that. So this is pretty cool that Capcom and Nintendo are working together in order to get this game, Monster Hunter Stories, out. And it actually looks pretty cool. It's a traditional RPG, not necessarily like normal Monster Hunter gameplay, so something different. Now, Nintendo also announced that Europe will be getting Monster Hunter Stories on September 8th, so it's pretty much going to be a worldwide release outside of Japan, that is. Everywhere else in the Western territories, a worldwide release. So what do you guys think about this? I'm actually really high up on this game. Now, it is 3DS though, so that's something that, I mean, I don't know if I'll ultimately end up playing the game just because I cover a lot of Nintendo Switch stuff. I can't capture Nintendo 3DS, so I don't always have enough time to play 3DS, like on stream, because I can't. I need a capture card for that. And 3DS games just come out by the bucket load. There's just so much stuff to play between all the different systems that I have, as you can see lined up right here. So for me, I'm not sure if I will have time to play this game, but I hope I do, because Monster Hunter Stories is looking really cool, and I think it's one of those games that would really benefit later down the line if they put out a Switch version as well. The graphics are beautiful in this game. I love the RPG gameplay in there. I really like what they're doing with the game. I just think that it would be so cool to have it on both, whether you can play it portably or on the TV. But overall, that might be something Capcom might do. They might want to port it over. Capcom is very keen on porting over old titles to new systems. So we'll see if we actually get this on anything else. But in the meantime, there is going to be a great 3DS version for us to play. It's coming out in September, packed with Yokai Watch and other titles. Samus Returns. So 3DS fans are going to have a lot of content to play in September, and this game is looking to be one of the better ones. It could end up being better than Yokai Watch. You never know. But overall, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that the Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Switch, they're getting content, and that's what you want to see. You want to see great content pretty much every single month, and that's what's happening with a lot of great games coming out in September for the Nintendo 3DS, and this one looks to be a good one as well. So let me know what you guys think about Monster Hunter Stories on the Nintendo 3DS. Are you guys going to be picking this one up? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the final topic today, we've got a rumor, and this one comes from Sega about Sonic Forces as far as the day one edition of the game that will feature some costumes from Jet Set Radio, NiGHTS, and more. So there is a pair of interesting retailer listings that have been spotted that may point to a possible day one edition for Sonic Forces on the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, Amazon Spain and Extra Life both list the release, though there's an important caveat here. Neither store has the Sonic Forces Day 1 edition for the Nintendo Switch, only PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. However, we did come across a listing for Sonic Mania in the Netherlands that does list it for Nintendo's console. As for what's included, you'll receive costume DLC for the custom avatar, Jet Set Radio, NiGHTS Into Dreams, Super Monkey Ball, and Puyo Puyo Tetris will be represented. 2 other franchises will be featured as well. 4 postcards with concept art from the game are also included. At this point, it's probably safe to say that the Day 1 edition is happening. Just based on what was listed with those franchises, based on what's written here, we don't know if Sega will be offering it for the Nintendo Switch, but I don't think Sega would actually exclude it, especially because Sega and Nintendo have been pretty close when it comes to Sonic games, so I doubt it'll only be PS4 and Xbox One or not on PC. I'm pretty sure this Day 1 edition will be everywhere. Sega just hasn't officially put it out there though, so we'll have to wait and see. Even with Sonic Lost World on the Wii U, that receives some type of special Deadly 6 edition with some extras and stuff, so I doubt Sega would exclude one of their biggest fan bases, which is the Nintendo fan base, when it comes to a Day 1 edition for Sonic. We also have the final box art as well, which I think I talked about before, but if I didn't, here you go. Looks like this is going to be the final box art for Sonic Forces on the Nintendo Switch and of course various other platforms there. So what do you guys think about this? Would you be interested in a Day 1 edition for Sonic Forces? It seems like this game comes up a lot when I talk about things. I know we discussed it on my PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo podcast, so make sure you check that out. Pretty much every Saturday we're going to be having those around noon, so I already did one of them, so make sure you check that out. Link in the description below. But I talked about this, and I wanted to get you guys' ideas as far as like Sonic Forces. Like, what do you guys think about the game so far? Because I'm tired of talking about this game. I haven't played it yet, and I don't want to fall into the camp of, oh, well, you're just that hater who thinks that all Sonic games look bad, and I definitely don't want to fall into that. So I want to get you guys' idea from the YouTube comment sections as well as far as this video goes. What do you think about this game? A lot of people in my PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo podcast, a lot of you guys were not high on the game. A lot of you guys felt that it looked lame, that it really doesn't look very fluid at all. Some of you expressed concerns over 30 frames per second for the Nintendo Switch version of the game. So I don't know, guys. We need to wait and see the final product, and that's what I always say. Before we have knee-jerk reactions to things, let's wait and see the final product. Of course, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, this doesn't look as good as I would have liked, or maybe they can do this. But as far as giving a final verdict, I've already seen people say it's going to suck, you know, without even having the full game out. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. There were games that I thought that weren't going to be very good and ended up being really good. So once again, let's just stop with the knee-jerk reactions. Let's wait till the final product, and then we can evaluate it like we do any other game, or at least what we would like to do with any other game, you know, when it comes to these things. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps to spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier, be entered in to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice bonus chat, and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, ARMS, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.